Good morning, Cardano Army. It's your boy Boomin coming at you with yet another video, guys. Go ahead and do everything that the algorithm likes. We're talking about Cardano today. Let's get right into the show. We got Charles Hoskinson, Cardano CEO. I don't see how Bitcoin survives. It is a religion, not an ecosystem. It will die a slow heat death. Maybe eventually, but we all know Charles's views on Bitcoin and his feud with the Bitcoin maxis. And Bitcoin maxis, to be fair, are a little annoying sometimes. They're a little bit self-righteous and you know, they don't like anything else but their coin. They don't Bitcoin maxis don't care about interoperability. They don't care about the rest of us. All they care about is Bitcoin. So I like it when they kind of take shots at each other. It's kind of funny. Let's see what Charles has to say here.
Their infrastructure, because it's not. Bitcoin needs the industry to survive, and sure as hell needs the exchanges and all the other infrastructure, because it's not self-sufficient in that dimension. But the industry doesn't need Bitcoin anymore to survive. It's nice to have a digital asset like Bitcoin that has that reputation and its digital gold, but remember, at the end of the day, it's a token with a deflationary monetary policy. And so at any given moment, another digital gold can form, and if it has good science behind it, it'll be just as secure, if not more so. You know, that's why we spent, in a science-based approach with Cardano, 7 years designing a proof-of-stake protocol. You know, from the GKL model to Ouroboros Classic, the Prows, to Genesis, and everything that came afterwards, is that we thought a lot as an ecosystem about how do you build a secure consensus protocol that's energy efficient, but also has all the properties that Bitcoin has. And we were very rigorous with this. And the response to the Bitcoin ecosystem was, oh, it's a scam, it doesn't exist, that technology can't exist, and it's perpetual motion, and proof-of-stake is wrong. Okay, I just don't see how that survives. It's a religion, it's not an ecosystem. So no, we don't necessarily need Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is going to have to grow and adapt and change if it wants to survive long term, you know? And
Interesting.
plenty of people with first mover advantage thought they were invincible. Microsoft did with Windows. And what happened is they never lost Windows, but then we changed the paradigm. People stopped caring about the desktop, and now we all have cell phones and tablets, and look at Android and iOS versus Windows, the adoption rates. And in a lot of app developers, Windows last. It used to be that if you weren't on Windows, your business would die. Now no one cares about it anymore. So that's the danger there, is that they don't lose the wallet share and the amount of people that hold it, but they lose the attention, they lose the innovation, and over time the industry grows in a different direction, and then you wake up and 98% of the stuff you do is outside of Bitcoin. And you start asking yourself, why do I really care about that? And it just becomes another asset, and then the hash rate falls, and it kind of dies a slow heat death in a certain respect. So, you know, we tried real hard to convince people to innovate. Like we wrote NEPA POWs, the non-interactive proofs of proof of work, which actually is a great sidechains primitive for Bitcoin. We developed a protocol for proof of useful work to show how to upgrade and do useful things with proof of work. Log space mining allows you to mine without having a full node. Obviously, the extended UTXO model is how you would do smart contracts with Bitcoin. So if you look at the design of Cardano, like we took a lot of the good ideas from 2011, 2012, like how to do smart contracts in Bitcoin, how to issue assets, color coins, for example, and we put them in there. And that's a great case study on how Bitcoin could create a roadmap where it could be competitive with Ethereum or other things. It's their decision as an ecosystem to go down that road, and I don't think the culture is going to let them do that.
And Charles makes some good points there. Now, Bitcoin maxis are going to come after him and, you know, spew hatred and all that. But it's true. I mean, some innovation is going to have to happen at some point for Bitcoin. Or, you know, it's just not
needs
going
the industry.
it's not going to evolve with the times. And Bitcoin maxis don't want to hear that, obviously, because it threatens their religion of some sorts. And I agree. I agree with what Charles has to say here. He's not saying that Bitcoin is bad or that Bitcoin has no utility. He's saying that they need to upgrade. They need to get with the times. And let's not forget, he was a very early adopter in Bitcoin. Okay. So it's not like he hates Bitcoin. It's not like he wants Bitcoin to go away. He wants Bitcoin to improve, and he wants Bitcoin to prosper, just like all crypto. So maxis aren't going to hear that. They're going to hear what they want to hear, and that's okay. Let's go ahead and move on, guys. Thank you to OneCom, ticker symbol 1COMM. You guys know the drill. Keep Cardano decentralized. Only way we're going to do that is if we support small stake pool operators. Thank you so much to OneCom for sponsoring the channel. Really, really appreciate it. Go ahead and delegate to OneCom today. All right, so this is pretty cool. Tap tools here. Ask Grok to name the top Cardano projects based off community engagement. Here are the top results. We got Hosky token, number 1. Sunday Swap, number 2. JPEG Store NFT. Muesli Swap Team. World Mobile Token. DEX Hunter IO. MinSwap DEX, NEC, NMKR.io, and Nuvola Digital. So that is pretty cool, guys. Yeah, just thought that was pretty cool. And then finally, Cardano's top DEX min swap gunning for a Binance listing. This would be pretty awesome if we could do that. As Cardano fights to regain momentum, its leading DEX min swap pursues Binance listing glory and preps for V2 launch. Cardano ecosystem has been grappling with a prolonged slump, which is true, where some have attributed factors such as poor marketing snubs from third-party infrastructure providers and a lack of widespread appeal. The situation is manifested in a slide down in market cap ratings, stagnant prices for Cardano native tokens, and even projects such as Ape Society migrating to alternate chains. Amidst these developments, however, Cardano DEX MinSwap has taken a proactive step by applying for a token listing on its world's largest exchange, Binance, to potentially help breathe new life into the ecosystem and provide much needed exposure and liquidity. So as we can see here, they have submitted the project applicants program here. And obviously, you know, it'd be pretty awesome if they did get listed on Binance. Cardano native tokens have a distinct lack of representation on major centralized exchanges. Notable exceptions include Cody, AGIX, which are available to trade on Binance. Yet other significant Cardano projects such as WMT, SNEC, and MinSwap itself have yet to achieve this milestone. But that does not mean that that's going to continue to happen. So this is pretty cool, guys. I think it'll be listed on Binance at some point. MinSwap is thinking about upgrading as well. Among the new V2 features is auto routing capability, which leverages the smart order routing algorithm to search multiple liquidity pools and identify the most advantageous prices for token swaps. Users will have the option to choose their preferred execution route, with the most cost-effective path being recommended. Additionally, V2 will introduce advanced order types, including limit orders, stop orders. One cancels the order orders, enabling traders to implement sophisticated strategies. So this is pretty awesome. Shout out to MinSwap. I love you guys. Keep chopping, and I'll talk to you guys soon with the VTraded Cardano updates. Have an amazing day. Goodbye. I'd like to give a shout out to our wonderful Patreon subscribers: Catherine B, All LLC, Kragan, Feruz, Dim, Maryland for Crypto, and VET Daki. Keep stacking, staking, and chilling, guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Goodbye.